There are times when we want to create a set-out table that includes easting, northing and elevations of various components within our Revit project, such as pad footings, columns, piles, those sorts of elements. We can't get to those and create those kind of tables natively inside Revit. What I'm going to show you today is the CTC BIM Project Suite, and I'm going to show you how we can use those tools to create a set-out table. To start with, I've got a project set up here with some pad footings. You can see I've got a survey point and a project base point. It's probably worth noticing that this is Revit 2021. And as you can see here as well, I've got the internal origin turned on. You'll notice the survey point and the project base point have a differential in the elevational view as well. So to create this this setout table, we're going to need to extract the insertion point location of these pad footings. You'll notice I've put some spot coordinates on those locations and some spot elevations as well. The black ones are related to the survey point, and the red ones are related to the project base point. So with the project base point, Y being straight up the page there, and you can see the easting of -212 is consistent on those two. You'll notice here for the survey that it is actually rotated, and we'll also notice these values that we've got here within the project base point, including the angle to true north. To start with, I'm just going to show you the renumbering tool because not all of our pad footings have been numbered. And the reason I'm going to show you the renumbering tool is we've got a PF1 there and a PF2. Well, I'm going to actually start down here, set that to PF1. So this is a free tool, the renumbering tool. I'll go to the General tab, set the prefix, and I'll set the sequence. And I'll turn on the auto swap. So with that started, I click on this one here, that changes it to PF1. You'll notice this has automatically been changed to PF2 because it's actually swapped those around. But anyway, I'll just go around now and tag or add the values for the tags for the rest of the footings. We've got 8 footings there. The next step is to use the spreadsheet link tool, and I've actually got a spreadsheet set up in the background. This is a template spreadsheet, and you can see it's got a table here for the footing set out from the survey point, also the footing set out from the project base point. I'm going to need to put in some values into that. I'll come back and do that later, but just to sort of highlight that this is already pre-set up with calculations already built into it. So I'll load my settings file, and that settings file actually calls on the Excel spreadsheet that I just showed you. You can see there it is, it's loaded it in there. You can see all the values that it's put in there. You also see the this northing and easting point, which I don't have the values for that, so I'm just going to go through. I've actually copied them to my clipboard manager here, so I'll just go ahead and pop all of those in. It's actually taken the degree symbol there. Just get the degree symbol off so that it's actually a number rather than just a value. So with those added in, then I can just fill down. You'll notice how easy this is inside here. You'll notice the formulas, and I can put the formulas in and fill them down, etc. So right within here, I've actually filled out all the information I need to bring those tables in as set out tables inside Revit. I'm just going to hit the save button, so I'll save that out. overwritten it. I've opened it up here in Excel, so that's that same table that I can see in the background. Open in Excel. That's all right, I can close that now. I don't need to save my settings. Now I'm going to use the Schedule Excel tool, and we'll just open up that table that we just saved out, and I'm going to choose to bring multiple sheets in. So I'll bring in both of those sheets, the Setout table for the survey and the project, and I'm going to bring them in as schedule views, and we'll create new ones. So that's now done, and you'll notice the auto update is ticked on so that they will update automatically when we make some changes. So here's the two schedules. I've got my sheet over here. I'm just going to drag both of those schedules onto my sheet. I'll put the survey table up the top, and then I'll put the project table underneath that. Okay, so there's our two tables. I can make that match in width as well if I want to. Alright, so let's just double check some of those values. So if I go to PF1, the survey is 5063.13.88.2 with an RL of 3101. The project base point is 1061.212 and 352 in the negative for the last two. So let's just double check that on PF2 here as well. So we've got 14468, 17723 and 3453, all looking good. 11220 minus 212 and 3453. The value there is actually not matching up the RL for pad footing 2, and I can have a look at the reasoning behind that. So let's just open up that table there. We'll go to the what we've got here, so you can see we've got 3453, and if I go into the formula here, I can see this formula here. I just need to update that so it is like this, and I'm also just going to make sure that these are all set to number with no decimal places, and we'll fill down with that. So now we're getting a 0 on all of those. I'll just save that, close it down, and then what will happen in here is I don't get a warning straight away. Knowing that that has happened, I can just open the Schedule Excel and choose Update All, and you can see they've now updated. The auto update respects standard link behavior for Revit and will update automatically when you open the project again.